There we go. Maybe. We'll see. Camera's open. Says the connection's excellent. There we are. Hello. Today is the 24th of July, and me and my big mouth, right? The guy that pays me at UPS, he has a hard time. Like, we made an agreement that he's like, when he hired me, he says, what would happen was I was working for one guy who paid me for 2 hours regardless. I would show up for an hour, I would show up for an hour and a half, I would show up for 2 hours and 15 minutes, whatever. Paid me for 2 hours a day regardless. And so, and we didn't clock in or anything. He just paid me every 2 weeks, right? And so this new company takes over, and this guy's like, okay, we will do the same thing. We will pay you $1 more an hour than they're paying you. We will give you supplies, but we will pay you for 2 hours a day. And he says, you work 2 hours a day. Or no, I said, I'm getting paid for 2 hours a day regardless. I show up, I work an hour, and I was very clear about that with him. Because there's no point in my going there unless I'm going to get paid for 2 hours regardless, right? I leave my house, everything. Anyway, so I've been having a hard time getting him to pay me like he's supposed to, and it's irritating me. It's like I have to contact him, and I have to remind him, and I have to ask him again, and I find it frustrating, right? And so I got mad at him because I said, you need to fix my time card. And he was like, okay, well, he gave me too much time. And so I contacted him. Well, then he took away too much time. So then I got really pissed. So, well, then he asked me if I was drunk, right? And I'm like, okay, motherfucker, in text. She's like, what, are you drunk? And I'm like, no, I'm telling you, you over fucking paid me. I could have kept it to myself and kept the money, but I didn't, right? So then there's been this thing with him. So I contacted him today and I said, could you please update my time card as we agreed upon? Didn't do it. 5 o'clock, hadn't done it. I know if you don't do it by 5, chances are pretty good it's not going to be on my paycheck that's coming up, right? So I'm like, okay, this is what I've been dealing with at this job. And I know I've documented all this shit I've dealt with at UPS. I can't seem to find it to save my fucking life right now. Did I delete it thinking that I wouldn't need it? I don't know. But I know that I've been on live. And I know that I've showed some of the things that I've dealt with. Like going in and having honey poured all over fucking cardboard and, yellow jackets all over it. And then being like, oh yeah, well, we knew there was a yellow jacket nest, but, nobody did, they just left it for me to deal with, right? Like I know I've documented all these things, but of course right now I can't find it. And then of course my son's like, well, what do you need to document it for? Well, the situation like this, right? So now he's like, well, who do I talk to? I'm like, don't fucking talk to anybody. Do you not get that if you say something, I'm fucked? I'm already fucked. This town is only 27,000 people, and I've already, people don't like me because I don't stand up. Don't stand up. If you stand up, you're fucked, right? And I stand up. I'm tired of not standing up. And I know I talked about this on this channel, but I can't find any of it. And I think my best bet is to just quit, and then I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do, but I don't want to deal with this anymore. I don't want to deal with fighting with him. I don't want to deal with fighting with them. I go to work today, right? Sean is there. Sean is the culprit of all of this. For some reason, that man does not like me. I think it's because I accidentally looked at his wedding ring to see if he had a wedding ring on one day. I've talked about this before. It was because I'm a bartender waitress mind, right? That was my mindset. I mean, I did it forever. You look to see if there's a ring on the man's finger so that you know how to approach the situation, right? You approach it differently when you're doing that kind of work, right? Whether or not they have a ring on. I mean, of course anyway. But ever since that point in time, like I talked about this, when I walked up one time and could you quit pacing? My dog is just pacing back and forth behind me. And I'm like... I had nobody to talk to but the fucking camera, right? It's like, and then he's like, oh, that's, so anyway, so I write this text to my supervisor because he's not paying me like he's not doing what he's supposed to. His deal was, he said to me, you clock in on this thing and it's for insurance. And I was like, okay, well, it doesn't always work. And sometimes I forget. I've got a lot going on. And so I was like, well, let me contact you. He's like, oh, well, I'll update it. Right. Well, it's like, I feel like he gets paid. He gets paid without going in, doing anything. He gets paid. His job as my supervisor is to make sure I get paid, right? You get paid, I get paid. I go do my job, you get paid for me being there. You get paid, I get paid. You make sure I get paid. Shouldn't have to fucking call you up or double check to make sure I'm getting paid, right? Is my viewpoint. When I'm already dealing with glass, like today, I go to work, there's glass in the garbage can. I mean, there was a bunch of shit, everything. I could tell Sean had been there. And of course, he showed his face to me. Like, I don't know who he thinks. Like, I'm not fucking scared of the man. I'm not scared of him. And I know that this is the one starting all of this. I know this. I know this in my soul. I know this in my heart, right? But nobody is stopping him from being whoever the fuck he is. And I've been dealing with this for a long time, so maybe it's best I just quit. Anyway, but it's $600 a month, and I don't know how I'm going to make that money back. And I'm already so fucking in the... I just am so trapped. I am so fucking trapped. It's like... It's okay, I'll figure it out. God. Baby again. I'm just so tired. And I just, okay, so this is the text I sent him. I'm pretty sure I just quit because I said, oh, that was my sister. Okay. Okay, me and you are fine. Yeah. Thank you, but you can't help. No, I guess not. Okay, wait. So I actually quit. I said to him, this is what I wrote to my boss today because I'm so frustrated. I'm tired of it all, right? And like I go in and look and he hasn't changed my time. He hasn't given me what he owes me, right? And it's like 5 o'clock on Monday. I get paid on Friday. I need that money on Friday. I'm like struggling. We're all struggling, right? The world, we're struggling. Everything's more expensive. Groceries are more expensive. Gas is more expensive. Living is more expensive. I'm like, I don't have help, haven't in a long time. Yeah, it's just anyway, so I just said, good morning, can you please adjust my time? And he said, oh, perfect, I'll look at it today. Well, he didn't. He didn't. And I said, something I want to bring to your attention. I've been cleaning here for over a year. In that year, I've been dealing with what I feel is pretty consistent harassment. I have documented much of it. I have spoken up. It has not mattered. There is not one thing I can do because I need this job at this time. At first, I thought because I'm a hard worker, it would lighten up. It is not. My only consolation has been that the pay is consistent. I'm attaching a video of what I found today. This is just today. A few months back, I came in here to empty boxes in the back with honey spilt on them and covered in yellow jackets. When I asked about it, I was told, oh yeah, they think there's a nest back there. Still, they did not throw the boxes away, knowing it would attract more yellow jackets throughout the day and not caring because they knew I would have to deal with it. I am sending you a video of toilet paper and paper towels tossed by the toilet scrubber. This may not seem like a big deal. However, one time I came in and there was crushed up Doritos inside of the toilet scrubber. That all poured back behind the toilet where I had to get back there and clean it. That is intentional. I also sent you a video of glass in the garbage. They do this without any kind of warning. I've already cut myself on my stomach once, so I'm aware of it, but I also work a lot. I have a big house, I have 4 dogs, and I'm working my ass off. Sometimes I get tired and forget to check for the glass in the garbage can. Today, thankfully, I shook it. There's been times I pulled it out and it's been full of glass or spiky things. And who does that? Who does that? I have never worked in an environment where there has not been a designated place for glass and broken sharp objects. You don't just leave them. But I know Sean was there today. That's who fucking does that. I mean, I don't even. I know, right? And then he comes up to me all. I mean, he's such a passive aggressive motherfucker on top of it. It makes me sick. Like he has the balls of nothing. Pee balls! Okay, that's anger. Anyway, okay. Hopefully, I never seriously injure myself. As I said, I have felt really no point in my saying anything. I've been around long enough to know that it does no good. Here's the deal, though, Nick. I'm tolerating this so I can survive. I take time out of my life to deal with this. I feel like dealing with this kind of crap warrants me to be paid, as we agreed, a base pay of 2 hours per day. I'm showing up every day and many times dealing with a hostile environment and still doing the work. I should not have to stress because either I forget to use the app or because it's not working properly. I am keeping up my end of the deal. All I ask is you respect me and keep up your end of the deal. One more thing. When I mention what is happening, I'm told that it is not directed at me. Therefore, they're going to be disrespectful and putting in danger whoever does this job. Then I showed him a video of Titty that was on the wall. I showed him the toilet paper by the toilet. I showed him the glass in the garbage can, the toxic shit. Toxic smelling box where I have to go and get paper towels and toilet paper. It's a box and whatever's in there smells really toxic. It makes me dizzy within like 30 seconds and they won't take it out. And what am I supposed to do with it? Just so you know, this is the beginning of why I am pissed off. At least you don't keep up our end of the deal. And then he asks who to talk to. And it's like, there's no point in that. Chris knows I am clearly not a quiet person. When I go in there and like today, I'm like calling this out going, who the fuck puts broken glass in here? Right? Well, I didn't say it that loud this time because it's like I know who did it. He showed his face to me. He showed his fucking face to me. Next time he doesn't and shows his fucking face to me, I will take it. Had I known that there was glass in that garbage can when I saw him today, I would have said something to him. I would have said to him, do you do this? Do you think this is fucking wise? Because I don't. Who the fuck do you think you are putting people in that kind of danger? Not only was there broken glass in this garbage this time, there was tack strips, sharp ass tack strips. Who the fuck does that? Who does that? I'm just like, all right, I'm frustrated. All right, and then of course I told him, I said, he asked who to contact, and he said, it sounds odd, who to contact, and I'm like, told him to contact Chris, and he's like, I don't know, and I says, he's the supervisor at UPS, but it doesn't matter, he knows. He's heard me talk about it. The big supervisor was mad. I remember when the first time I pulled out the garbage and cut my stomach open, the big supervisor was there, and she was so mad. She's like, ew. And then Sean did it, and was like, oh, I don't know what he's got over these fucking people, but he does not scare me. He does not scare me. Motherfucker. I've had worse than him come at me. Just pisses me off. Because he's such a weak fucking piece of shit. He needs to push me out because I'm strong. That's his problem. That's his problem. Today it was so funny. I could tell it was him. As soon as I got there today, I could tell he had been there by looking at the garbage outside and the way the boxes were outside and stuff. Like he just takes them all. Just he's not even considerate about anything. He's just I don't even understand what this man's brain is like, but trying not to judge him, but something fucking hit him upside the head, I'm sure. Anyway, so I get there today, and I knew immediately Sean had been there. I'm like, oh my God, I can tell Sean's been here. So I'm cleaning up the boxes in the back, right? And I look, and he's standing there watching me. And I'm like, yes, motherfucker, I am strong. I picked up he had left this big roll of, I don't know, it's paper, like God, it's like it looks like a paper bag type, but it's in a roll that you use to stuff in things, right? And so he just left it laying there. So I picked it up and I'm carrying it around, it's a big one like this, and I'm carrying it, and I see him, and I'm like, where does this go? And he's like, oh, right there is fine. And he tried to like help me with it, and I just backed up, and I'm like, dude, I don't fucking need your help with it. I don't think he really even was trying to help. I think he was just trying to be like, a strong man, you not strong. I don't know what his problem is. Anyway, and that's what I said. When the supervisor was there, and I got cut on the stomach, and then she found out who put the glass in the bag and blacked off. And he said, well, I was going to check my notes and see if we have a contact for her. And I said, here's the deal. You may not think we've gone backward in time, but we have. And this is a small town. Chances are you're saying something, and I'm going to be blackballed even worse. So we should probably just let it go. If you want to pay me what we agreed upon, that's fine. Otherwise, I'm giving you my notice right now. And he said, me and you are fine. I was just trying to help you. And I'm like, I can deal with them. I can deal with them. I can deal with these little fucking boys. And then I just said, I can deal with them. I just thought you should know why that I'm not taking advantage of you. Okay. I am not taking advantage. I'm putting up with a lot for what you pay me. Okay, so then he's like, you and I, okay, all right, I can deal with them. I just thought you should know that I am not taking advantage. I am, I am putting up with a lot for what I get paid. Just so you know, pay me. We don't have to talk about it. We don't have to go there. I'm not scared of him. They won't drive me off. They've been trying to drive me off, and I know that. I know that's what today was about, because the other day I said something to somebody about quitting because the whole environment is so toxic, but I need the money. I don't want to have to do it. I fucking hate it. And I hurt from it. Like, this is when my body starts hurting really bad. I'm tired. And I just don't have an out. I'm so fucking trapped. I'm just gonna make this stuff. Alright. I put a bottom on this one. Let's do a top. That's huge. Might work out okay though. I'm so tired. I know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get mad at you. I'm just so tired of it. There is no help. No hope. Oh, fuck more. Do you need food? I'm sorry. I'll give you food. Shit, I just tweaked my arm. Okay. My shoulder hurts. I just hurt myself. Just wiping something up off the floor. I'm doing fucking jackasses like Sean. Jesus Christ, that man's. I think he's trying to hurt me. I really do. I'm not sure why. I don't know what I did, but he just. And I've always noticed him. It's so funny, too, because when I've said something to another person that works there about certain things, I'll be like, oh my god, and she'll be like, oh yeah, Sean was out there. I'm like, oh, it makes sense. You know? I mean, she knows, I know. We all know. It's him. He's got a problem. Somehow everyone's scared of his ass. I don't know why. I wonder if he's going to adjust my paycheck now. Although it's too late. I was supposed to do it this morning. I'm not doing this because I enjoy it. I'm doing it to fucking survive. Especially, you know, it's so funny. When I first started working there, I thought that if I could like show that I was a hard working person, that it wouldn't matter that I am what they consider. I think what it is they consider me like a snowflake because I've cried a couple times when I've been there. Well, not there. I leave though. I don't cry on the premises. Like I've left one time when I was really upset, and I said to one of the women that was working there, I said, I should have never moved here. I need to go for a minute. And it was already there. We were talking about something, and then I was like, I should have never moved here. I need to go. And so I went outside and I took off and I walked down the street and was walking. And that was another thing where it's like I noticed a change in the way I'm treated. And it's like, I don't know. I'm so confused about so many things anymore. I don't understand. And I know I saw a significant difference in the way I was changed at that point, or treated at that point in time, right? It wasn't my imagination. I think that's the thing that gets me more than anything is that I have so many people telling me, oh, no, it's not real. You're not seeing what you are seeing, or you're not feeling. I'm like, that's happened to me all my life, right? Like, oh no, that didn't really happen. Well, yeah, it kind of fucking did, And I'm really tired of that. I don't know. I should have just quit. I think I didn't just quit though. I wanted to, but I need the money really bad. All right, I need a different something on. Okay, so now that's done. Now I'm making a turtle. Actually, I've been wanting to tell him for a long time what I've been dealing with because I don't think he realized. It's like this owner person who's taking care of, who's I'm working for, lives in California. He has no clue what Coos Bay, Oregon is like. I had no clue. If I had known what this town was like, I don't know that I would have moved here. I mean, misogynistic. Can you say misogynistic? And even worse. What's worse to me is that the women that I've met here are just as bad as the men. Although that's everywhere, not just here. It kind of sucks, but. I think nope. The neighbor boy and his friend hit a freaking golf ball in my yard today. They're like, "Hi, neighbor." I'm like, "Hey, yeah, don't do that, Cole, because the fence is really like old and it'll break if you hit it, and I can't afford to repair it." So I'm not. Well, windows too. They hit a golf ball into my yard. My dog's like, "Okay, what's this?" Cool. I'll do one of these. And then his parents came home. Yeah, I heard him say the GD word. Oh my gosh, his dad's a pastor. He probably would have come unglued on that one. It was kind of interesting. Quit. Quit. Whatever is happening there, stop it. I don't want like a bunch of that happening, Walter. Yeah. Well, there's no stopping me, right? I should actually have this turned so I can see what's happening. Oh, there we go. Alright, so I'm adding a tail. Yeah. Okay. No, it's gonna put me to sleep. Well, not really, but I'm not sure. It's kind of in the way, isn't it? Oh, sorry. I gotta, you know, get my poo in a groove. Alright. Poop in a groove. So, let's take a look. It's kind of nice. Today I did a clean, and they left me a bunch of stuff. They left me a bunch of food. They left me like steaks, frozen. So they're good steaks that you can eat because they're not frozen now. I thawed them out and I'm gonna cook them, but my hands hurt. Oh, that's right. They have an indentation right here. Yeah. I'm tired. I should have fun. Yeah, and then I was like chatting with this person, and I knew he was full of shit. They're always full of shit. Well, not always, but mostly. Mostly always. I don't know. All the ones I've met so far have been full of shit, so I guess maybe they are always full of shit. I don't know. This dude, though, it was so funny how his stories kept changing, and then it was like my fault. I'm like, what the fuck you mad at me for? You're the one who keeps changing your damn story. It's because I'm calling you out on it. You're supposed to believe everything. Oh, I understand. Yeah, that's true. It went from this to that in 30 seconds flat, baby. Alright, what's happening here? Let's take a look. There you go. Let me see. You? Okay, that's what I thought. Then my son, I tell him like my renters are leaving. He's just so. I tried so hard, and apparently everything I fucking did was wrong. So, it kind of sucks. But whatever. Why can I make $600 a month doing this? Why? Why? I should be able to, right? Yeah, right. Not everybody wants this shit. So it's just garbage in the end. The painful truth. Okay. Now, what are you doing, Walter? Besides getting hair at my freaking artwork. which is nothing new. All right, now oh, I feel like I'm back in. No, what is this? Well, Odin, what's happening? What you barking at, buddy? I know, right? I agree with you. I don't want to do it anymore either. We're kind of stuck though, aren't we? Yeah, that's what happened. I got stuck in this life with these dogs. Images. My feet hurt really bad. Alright, so then, what is it? Okay, goes like this. Odin, what's happening, bud? I'm gonna put on a pan of, what's this? God, grease. That needs to go in a bag. I'm gonna put on a pan of steaks and butter, but I wanna first, I need this stiff brush, this one, maybe. That's so funny that this dude thought that there would like be any fucking point in him contacting UPS about what's been happening. It's like you don't. We are nothing. We are nobody. It does not matter. I'm just. It's so frustrating. It's been the same thing all my life. You know. It's like whenever I've stood up, the only person who has suffered from it is me. Like the person who was doing the fucking abusing never ever paid. It was always me who paid when I spoke up every fucking time. I got fired because one dude, like the boss who was doing what he was doing that shouldn't have been doing, set me up for fucking stealing. I mean, there's been so many times. It's just, I don't know. We're the ones that pay. Always. It's not like it's gonna get different now. It's actually gone backwards and gotten fucking worse. So, which is what I told him. I'm like, if you don't think things have gone backwards and it's just like there, you're wrong. He's probably, I know. Last time he was like, are you drunk? Yeah, that's what's happening. I'm drunk. Or I'm on my period. It's gotta be one of those, right? Couldn't just be that, people are being fucking awful. It's gotta be me. Such bullshit. What am I smelling? Oh, I know what I'm smelling. I shouldn't even let you, but you wanna lick it? I shouldn't let you. I will though. Whatever. I don't think you'll want to. I shouldn't let you guys do this. This is bad. Hamburger grease. Okay, that's all you get. That's bad. I shouldn't even be doing that. Oh, sorry, everyone. We're done. Alright. God. I slobbered all over my foot. Alright. Oh, no, I'm hurting. Just fucking stressed now. I'm tired. I don't want to stress out. I just want to do art. I'm so mad at my son. It's like if. Okay. I don't think he realized how privileged he was. Not being privileged, but still being privileged, right? Because I remember one time he said to me, and it was like probably one of the worst. I mean, it wasn't a nice thing. And I think he was like, well, you could have been a junkie. Oh, cool, thanks. Not that I fucking put my life on hold, went back to school, worked fucking 60 hours a week, and went to school full time so I could do things like take him to Japan. But I could have been a junkie, so hey, it could have been so much worse. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, I raised that. Then I was talking to this dude on the phone, right? Like, trying to see if maybe we could be friends or something, but all he kept doing was bitching about the fact, all of it, like every conversation he bitched about the women he had hooked up with and how all they wanted was, I don't know, I guess his sex. I don't know. He was like, yeah, I'm a black man, so they want the, what is it, I don't know what it is. They just want to have a black man. I don't know. It's so stupid. I got so sick of talking to him. I hung up on him last night. I was just like, fuck you. Shut up. Like, okay, everybody wants you. Then go find yourself someone who actually wants you, because that wouldn't be me. I'm, I'm tired of listening to you talk about how everybody fucking wants you. I know, I'm in a mood, aren't I? I'm sorry, though. I'm making turtles. Wait. Uh-oh. Oh no, don't do that. I need to put those stakes on that those people left. It was so cool. She's like, she comes up to my car. They were so cute. I got out and I'm like, because I I clean vacation rentals, which I've talked about, right? But I get there and there's this couple there with their kids from California, and she's so funny. They were running late, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry we're running late." And I'm like, "Whatever, you're on vacation. I get paid either way, so I can sit here and wait for you or not. It's fine." And so then she comes up to my car when she's done. She's like, "I'm so sorry we left groceries in the fridge." And I'm like, "That's cool. I can take care of that." She said, "Well, we didn't have enough garbage bags." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't leave you enough garbage bags. I'm sorry." And then she's like, "Well, it's not all garbage. Some of it is actually like still in packages. There was freaking steak and Philadelphia cream cheese. None of that had been opened. There was some almond milk that hadn't been opened yet." It was just like, okay. So they left me some food, which was kind of cool. So it was nice. She was so apologetic, though. All right, so I'm gonna let this little dude dry. He's looking pretty good. Need to take a smoother brush. Oh my god, I knew I shouldn't have said anything to anybody about anything that ever happens, because at UPS they keep telling me, "Oh, it's not intended at you." I'm like, whether it's intended at me or not, I'm the one that's dealing with it, therefore it's intended to me. And second off, okay, if it's not intended to me, then it's intended for someone else. So you're being a dick no matter what, right? Right. I'm gonna make some dinner. Let's see. Steaks. Steaks. Cook these slow in butter. What are these? What kind of steaks are these? These look good, right? Choice, choice grade beef medallion from McKay's. Spade L Ranch. Sounds good to me. Alright, put some butter in here. Turn shit on slow. The butter, I think. Right? Creamy butter. They did. They left real live butter behind. Cultured vegan butter. They left vegan butter and butter. I'll take the butter. That's so funny. Stop. My feet hurt. I'm gonna close the sliding glass door. I'm cold. I know I'm cooking steaks. Alright, so now this dude's drying. I think I still need to do a little bit of work right here. Okay. Alright, my friend. Do you have a hanger? Yeah, you get my hanger. Here she is. Has a hanger. Let's see how it hangs. Look! You can't see it, can you? No? Little dude hanging on the wall though. Needs to dry. I like this one a lot. It's cute. Kind of lopsided. Maybe? I'm not sure if it's lopsided or. That's the way it hangs. Okay. This one needs to dry. Oh, shh. Honey. What am I hearing? What am I hearing? Alright. This one needs work too. Alright. Onto the bottom. Hey. Maybe I should go to bed. Sorry. Huh. Alright. Ow. Funny though, this is the second time I've tried to quit UPS, and then they're like, "No, we don't want you to quit." Oh, but you do. No, it's dumb. It's also dumb. Hi, Temperance. I know you're there, dog. Oh my god, I hate this fucking song. Go away. Little River Band. It's the wrong brush. He brought me brushes. These are getting old and old. Oh god, is that the kids next door? Hitting golf balls at my fence. Isn't that great? Love that. Yeah, I know. They're hitting golf balls at our fence. Freaking you out. It's alright. We don't care, Walter. Next time they put one in the yard, though, I'm gonna scream ouch. Like it hit me. Maybe they'll stop then. Before, so clearly he hasn't taught his children respect. Of course, mine did the same. Well, no, he didn't. His friends did, but Ryan was always respectful. He was afraid. Better not be hitting my fence, you little shitheads. I know, Walter, huh? It's alright, buddy. Oh, that feels good. Okay, that's a good way to stand for a minute. Oh my gosh, I have tomorrow off, except for at UPS. See, I have to go in there, and that's the thing he doesn't get. It's like my fucking day off. I gotta go in there and deal with those misogynistic fucking pigs, right? It's just, God, I just don't understand. Whatever, doesn't matter. Yeah, yeah. I'm actually gonna go in when he's there tomorrow and say something to him. Walter, chill out. It's so funny. Earlier, hi neighbor lady. I'm like, oh, you know someone lives there? It's so funny. Yeah, right? Not sure what they're hidden. Better not be my fence. Of course, what am I supposed to do? Thinking I can do it fucking UPS, not a goddamn thing. I'm a single fucking white old female, older. I don't find myself that way, but I thought that when I get older, I would, you know, be respected for getting this far and doing this much, but no, it doesn't work that way. Not even by my own fucking child. It's really kind of sad, but whatever. I don't know if there's something there. I don't know. The couple that I met today, like when I was going to clean, it was different. Well, first off, I hate to say this. I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm not telling their name, so it doesn't matter. But the smell of stale alcohol in that house told me that they drank a lot. Like, I know that smell a lot. And it kind of made me sad because it's like, I remember that life, you know? I mean, not that I'm not drinking now, but not like that, where, I don't know, it just made me sad. But whatever. Who am I to be sad about anybody? Like, I have rape for that, right? My life's a fucking mess. Who am I? What other colors? There's nothing different. Oh, I think I've got steaks cooking, don't I? Oh, I think let Ginger out. She can play with the boys. Hopefully they don't hit her with a golf ball. That'd be a bummer. Well, no. Okay, you're looking good. Starting to look really good. Yeah, fresh. Hey, where are you? Oh, it's such a bummer. My neighbor, who's a pastor, he's supposed to be a pastor, right? Well, he's a pastor. He told me he was a pastor anyway. And I was talking to him one time about my idea of life. I didn't think I've talked about this before, but he told me I was a. What do you say to me? I have a utopic view or something like that, and I'm like, well, you're a pastor, shouldn't you? I don't know. Blew me away. And he's just like, okay, what are you doing? I remember them telling me one time, you helped a homeless person. Oh, that's cool. I'm sorry, aren't you a pastor? Don't you help lots of homeless people? Or just no? I don't know. Okay, I think this one's about done. I'm gonna put some black on it though. Oosh, I don't know if I want to do that, but I just did, so I guess that's where we are. That I didn't need to do that, but I'll make it work. Alright, so I'm gonna take this. I wonder if now that I've said something, like, he might have to report it now that I've said that I feel like I've been dealing with harassment where I work. Because I do feel like I've been dealing with a lot of harassment at UPS for a while. I mean, I've talked about it for a long time. It's not like it's new. They've been harassing me since I fucking started working there, pretty much. Turning titty on the walls and I don't know that like I've been told before by them. Oh, it's not you. It's not intentionally at you. Okay, When I'm the one that has to clean it up, it's pretty fucking intentional at me, but whatever. You know, we make excuses for people that we're afraid of. I'm not afraid of them. What can he do? He can come and try to hurt me. Okay. I don't think he would. I don't think he has the balls. I don't know. I'm so tired of people like that. Just like Terry would be trapped down in the basement when I was a kid. Fucking down there masturbating. Yeah. I'm not tired. I'm not afraid of men like that. Dealt with them forever. They don't scare me. They're weak. Weak. I say weak. Alright. Oh, I saw something there. Okay. Right. I'm gonna quit. I'm getting close to this one can hang too. Oh no, hey. Look at that. Oh, shows me what I need to fix. Okay. I'm quitting for the night. I'm tired. I'm gonna make food. Bye. Cool though. Another turtle. Where am I at? Hey, bye. It's looking good. I love their eyes. Alright. Alright. I'm tired. I'm making mistakes. I know everybody. I'm closing down. Bye.